Yeah.
Whoa. You're welcome.
That someone got us into here.
I was feeling feisty last week.
There are a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes.
Who's gonna be the white girl on the couch?
That's the meme I was looking for, by the way. You know what? They're gonna be the fucking white girl on the couch. Who the fuck do these guys think they are?
I think they're entitled dickheads.
So here we are, top of combat. Does anyone have any questions before we begin?
I'm good.
No.
No. I feel like we should have now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna miss something really important.
What the
No,
hell?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okie dokie. Well, if that's the case, then Samuel, I believe
Hello.
you have the floor.
Oh. Yeah.
By the skin of your teeth.
Yeah. Where's my? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry. Are we just going to dive in and start hitting things, I presume?
I mean, we've already tried talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't really call what I did try talking. I'm being overly antagonistic because I was fucking, like I said, I was feeling feisty.
He did try and leave. He did try and say, hey, whoa, I'll just pay you guys the money and leave.
Right, but he was still gonna go off and be a fucker in the woods. Like, he needs to not be a fucker. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna leave. It's like, can you stop being a shithead? No? Well, now you die.
I've got 15. What's my range on that whip? Is it
10?
I don't have to. It's just 10, isn't it? So I can be like basically a square away.
Right.
So if I go there, am I all right? Not really.
So before we get too involved, Harlan probably would have been closer to the dude he was talking to and not at the other side of the room.
No, for sure. Rearrange your guys' self real quick.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, you'd have been shouting like, how many feet would you be shouting like across?
Hey, fuck you! Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you!
Hey, what's your name? Tony! What's your name? I don't remember what the other guy's name is. Fuck you, Tony!
Right. Well, would we all have been up there then?
I think that that's within the realm of possibility. That's why I said you guys can kind of reposition yourselves within the building and within either decent range close to the guy or, somewhere within the building. I think it's within the realm of possibility.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna hit whatever. What is that guy there? I can't quite remember what
He's the one that we were talking to.
Right. Well, I'll hit him then. He's upset everybody. Apparently.
That's a door. Are these windows? Is that
yes?
Okay. Are they open?
Yeah. There isn't a way of blocking movement without blocking light, is there, in the dynamic lighting settings? There isn't. That's an aside question.
Not really. I mean, you can turn off. How I always have it set up is where you guys can't, because sometimes the game will glitch out if you can. But you can have it where you set up where you just don't check the box. There's a box that says, what is it? Like, don't like don't allow movement outside of light.
Mm,
So if
yeah.
you don't check that box, then it'll function
Yeah,
correctly.
but it does the whole lot. It does the whole lot, though, doesn't it? I think. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to end up getting sidelined in my brain now. Yeah.
Let's see. He. Okay. So he's going to take the last 3, not the first one.
Okay.
And what do we have here? We got he. Would you like to roll for damage type?
Of course. Forgot. It's been that long.
Do you know where your damage list is?
Yep, I'm just opening it up presently. I'd screenshotted it and put it in my gallery in a shortcut thing. So, screenshotted? Screenshot. Cold.
Okay. You're good.
Good.
Okay. All right. He's not looking great, but he's alive. Anything else?
No, thank you. I think that's all.
Do you want to move closer to him in which you attacked?
Sure. Me?
Yeah, because I still see your character like.
No, I'm there.
Son of a bitch. God, my computer today is fucking pissing me off. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
Oh, it's all right.
Because I looked at it and I was like, did he move?
Yeah, I definitely moved.
Yeah, we all did.
It looked like no
Right.
one had moved, and I was like, all
Yeah.
right.
We're right up in his grill, so to speak.
Cat, if you put your teeth on that, you're gonna find out it's a bad time.
Squirrels do it all the time and they survive.
Oh yeah, no, I am not gonna let him chew on my headphones. Oh, you
Wow.
correlated my flicking finger to me, but you're too stupid to realize it's because you decided to chew on my headphone cord. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about him surviving. I think he's too stupid to die at this point.
What a superpower.
What a superpower. Harlan, it's your go.
All right, I'm excited. I haven't got to cast this spell yet, so I'm excited to do so. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire. You see where that line is? Do you see the green line? Is it actually showing up?
Whoa!
I saw it.
No.
It's not there anymore.
Yeah, I'll draw it again. 1 sec. Where it's 1 square 2 5, I think. No, it was right. So basically, hitting everything in front of that line. With it's at 6 levels, so everyone in that line takes 7d8 or has to make a save, and then anything who walks through the line or starts or ends their turn next to the line takes the damage again.
Man, roll 20 is gonna piss me off today. As soon as I see the line.
Drawn it multiple times, Dale. I don't here. Let me just actually draw a line.
Well, no. It's 100% because of roll 20. It's not you. Roll 20 hates me.
It's
1, 2, 3, 4 squares down from, not 4 squares down from the top. That's
I drew an actual line on the map in green. If you load in and see the green line.
Oh, yes. I finally see the green.
Yeah, and the fire line is going to be so basically only one side of the wall deals damage. So
I'm guessing it's the side towards the dudes.
yeah,
I fucking hope so. accidentally put it the wrong way around.
Okay. And anyone within what distance?
let me read the text again. Yeah, you just post it too. Says anyone?
Within its area.
Yeah, so it's going to be basically from the ogre all the way to
The last dude? Will it hit
Yeah.
the dude on the end?
I don't know. I don't expect so, but I'm not certain.
Oh.
Okay.
And anytime they cross through the wall or end their turn next to it, they take additional fire damage.
Let's see here.
Oh, cool.
Because, you know, I had everything set up and then Roll20 was like, nope, just kidding. You're not getting any of that shit. Oh, yeah. Good decks on that ogre. Fucking trash.
The CR3 monster, what do you want from it?
To have stats above 10?
It's a okay. First off, giant monsters have low dexterity. Do you think a giant, like a 20-foot tall ogre, is going to be nimble?
One can dream.
That's a weird fetish, Dale.
That is a peculiar fetish.
I dream of a day when I too can be nimble. Now you guys have insulted me personally. Oh, big guys can't be nimble. I see how it is. We'll see who's nimble.
You're like 20 feet tall?
Semantics.
Can you do is there a Discord suggestion box thing? Sorry. That's miles off topic.
I'm not sure.
Is there a way of suggest? You know, you can do like what's the process for suggesting things? Because you can do it on other platforms. Like they'll have a thread or a fucking. It doesn't matter. I'll find out. Sorry.
Google is your friend? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's exactly what I'll do. Not now, though, obviously.
Okay, so they all failed.
Perfect.
Because instead of having all of them like roll for each one, I just rolled them as a group. That'd be too many rolls.
Yeah, I think we'd get a little lost.
Fire for everyone.
They all take 23 points damage.
Baby.
As my free action, I'm going to give them all the finger, and then I'm going to back up. Okay, that's my turn.
I just got starving.
Okay, give me just a second. You did a lot of damage on a lot of dudes.
So I'm out here doing the damage to the dudes.
Okay. So it's Mr. Meiji. And where's your stat block? There we go. Mr. Meiji over here. I'm going to cast. Why not?
Yeah? You okay?
And that's gonna hit.
Did this little shit just Kona cold us?
He just Kona cold you.
Oh.
He rolled like shit.
So,
You're Aelin, you're fine.
okay.
I'm just. Why do you hate me?
We don't.
No.
We don't.
Roll
I mean-
20.
Oh.
It's a con save, both of you guys.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I
That makes
made a
sense.
dex save.
So did I.
Isn't
'cause-
Cone of Cold your signature spell?
Yeah, but
It's
I
all
always,
of
look. I think my brain shortcuts AOE to dex saves because most of them are.
You're not wrong.
Is this all of us?
well,
Samuel, you're
you.
included.
Oh.
I like how I
Dex
rolled
save.
I rolled a 2 with a plus 10. I got a 12. Wait, I think I have a
Save.
thing.
Why won't my... Oh, there it is. I'm using a different monitor, so I've got a bit... What was the DC?
14.
Pooh! Oh, hang on, I've got a thing.
You've got a thing?
Why won't my fucking character sheet open? Oh, it's because I've minimised. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right, no, have I not got a... So what I've got a problem.
I mean, we all have problems.
Yeah, but mine are more important because they're mine.
Do you have?
At least you said it.
Yeah. Mine are more important because selfish. Did I not have... What's it? How does inspiration work?
Can use it to get advantage on a roll.
Oh, that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it could be used more better than that, then, couldn't it? What's the damage we're going to get on this?
29. I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
So you'll take halvesies?
Mhm.
Also got... What's the other thing I've got that makes me re-roll? I can't remember.
Lucky.
No, that's if you. That's only if you.
Indomitable?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. If you want to burn your Indomitable slot on this one, go ahead.
Oh right. So you think we're in for worse, do you?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, we heard that anyways.
Yeah, it was in your tone of voice.
My
There was a
tone of
tone.
go ahead.
voice?
There was a tone.
A tone?
No,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
there was a
it was
tone.
extremely excited actually.
Mind you, no one else is burning. Oh yeah, go on. Oh fuck it, I don't know. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So basically, I can.
You all took half. Because you were right. No, and you rolled the deck save anyway. What are you doing? It's a
You
con
are.
save, sir.
I
Oh,
do
it's a
have.
con save.
I have to make a what do you want to call concentration check?
Sorry. I rolled a dex save because Joff rolled a dex save and he purports to know all the rules.
Okay, whoa! I never said I know all the rules. I know most of the
Well,
rules.
yeah, heavily implied. Anyway, so my deck save doesn't count then, so I'll have to roll a con save. Which I fucking failed anyway.
Say that again.
I failed it anyway.
I mean, but you can use Indomitable and not fail.
Oh, what? Yeah, but Indomitable, is that not just a reroll?
Yeah, but I mean, we can just take the 16.
Oh, go on, then I'll do that.
Okay, so all of you
Yeah.
took half. So that's 15 out of 29. Okay. And that's all he's got because he's not crazy powerful.
Oh, so I still take 15, don't I? Of
Yeah, you'll still take 15.
course I do. Of course I do.
Doesn't it round down?
You're right. 14. My bad.
This is getting better all the time. I'll end up with more hit points than I started with at this rate.
God, I hope so.
Wait, how far away do I need to be in order to use my longbow?
More than 5 feet away. So 10 feet.
Perfect.
Where would you like to go to, Aelin?
Oh, I wanna attack the guy with the thing. Did it not do?
Oh,
Okay.
longbow?
Yes.
Ooh, trace longbows. And he is going to cast shield. And so he will take just your 20,
Okay.
which is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else, miss?
No, not at this moment.
Okay. Now, let's see here. Because, of course, I've had to re-roll or reload roll 20 so many times. Okay. So, they are, okay, let's see where the closest one would be. Roll 20, you piece of shit, son of a bitch, god damn it, fucking fuck!
Tell us how you really feel.
I feel like I'm about 10 seconds away from figuring out how to import this all into Foundry real quick and fucking playing on that.
Everyone have a computer that can handle Foundry at this point? I don't even know.
I don't even care at this fucking point. Even if it can barely handle it, it's gotta be better than roll 20 today.
Theatre of the mind is the future. Just do it all on Discord.
No, Theater of the Mind is so rough.
Yep.
I much prefer having a map.
True, I do. I've got boxes and boxes of minis that haven't been fucking dusted off for a long time, but yeah, even in person, I prefer it like that.
I have a full thing full of minis that many of still need painted, but I have many minis.
Oh, you've got to have at least one like drawer of shame or whatever, just full of fucking minis that you bought with the greatest of intentions that have probably never come out of the bubble pack. Everybody's got that.
Yeah, I do.
In fact, especially anyone who's into Warhammer. Anyone who's into Warhammer's usually got like, I mean, you could trade. They could trade in their unpainted minis for like a house.
Yeah,
Because it's just such an expensive like pastime in the first place.
yeah, you're mini rich and money poor.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so where is this guy at?
That sounds like my fabric stash.
Yeah.
Sounds like my dice
Well,
stash.
anyone who's into any kind of crafting at all, or any kind of things you do with it, there's always loads of stuff you've got that you never use, isn't there? It's nice. Do you not like browsing through shops for stuff?
No,
Oh, yeah.
because then I spend money, and I hate spending money.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. I made the mistake of going to the website for a fabric store that sells dead stock, and they had the sale going on, 100% linen. And once upon a time, linen was super cheap because it was fucking everywhere. Yeah, well, nowadays linen is not cheap, and it was on
Really?
sale for like $10 a yard. And I was like, shit, I didn't get my paycheck today. Okay, so if it's still on sale tomorrow, I will buy it tomorrow because I want to make a dress out of this shit. And I pulled up the website, and it is $30 a yard. The sale had ended.
Wow.
It's like, I'm not buying any linen today.
Yeah, that's not ideal, is it?
No.
It's very suboptimal.
All right. Now that these guys are gonna move.
Suboptimal level linen prices.
Okay. Gonna move there, which means that all the rest of them will move progressively one closer. Samuel, you're soon
Hello.
to be joined by several friends.
Oh,
And by friends, I mean orcs.
yeah.
All right, Sam's sitting on the couch.
He jolly well is, isn't he?
It's a party because Helbjorn's there too. So
Halbjorn,
Cameraman.
I'll be honest, not the cameraman. He's getting butt fucked as well by the looks of it.
No. He's the final boss. He's the one you gotta deal with after all the other guys that ran their train on you.
I think if Halbjorn's a cameraman, he's the POV in the POV here. I think.
Just put a
Look, I-
GoPro on your helmets.
I might as well stick one up my ass because that's where everything else is going. Yeah.
So are they standing on that table?
They
No,
are.
he's crouching on it with his bum in the air. No. Right. I'm currently there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orcs and that other thing, basically all around us.
Yep.
Right.
Sure
Okay.
is.
And how's he looking at the moment?
He's looking pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Well, we might as well
Bloodied,
start
I
trying-
think the term would be.
I'm gonna hit him again.
How?
How?
Yes, how?
Because it's not your turn.
I thought you said it was my turn.
no.
I just said,
Oh, right.
Samuel, you're about to have a bunch of friends around you.
Oh right. Okay. Sorry. I thought you said it was my turn as well.
Okay, so
Sorry, I was panicking that much. I didn't realise that no one had actually hit me yet. It didn't occur to me. That's simple.
4 are at advantage and 2 are regular.
Okay.
And then there's 1 to Halbjorn, but I don't even think that's gonna hit. And 1 to Harlan, also don't think it's gonna hit.
How's there one to me? There's no one within range of me unless I'm getting bowed or something.
Javelin, but very close.
Fair enough.
Okay, so Samuel, first 2 are regular. Nope. And 16, I'm gonna guess is no.
Nope.
Okay, so we got 4 at advantage. 20 hits.
Yes, because it's equal, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So 20 hits.
Okay, so we got 4 points. Nope. Nope. And wow.
21 hits.
21 hits. So we got 19 to Samuel from all those attacks.
53.
There's 1 to Halbjorn, and I know 19 doesn't hit.
That is correct.
And 1 javelin to Harlan, and I know 11 doesn't hit. So 19 points of damage for 8 attacks. Yes, the orcs are on a rise.
I thought I was going to get 2 attacks.
What? No.
Said 2 earlier. It's
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They all gang loaded on Samuel, and
Yeah.
apparently shot powder.
Yeah, they all miss my face.
I mean, you
So
might
what they
still-
thought was going to happen is they thought they were going in without lube, and it turns out it was just
Yeah.
like a barrel of lube that they splashed all over the floor.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they're like, fucking, I'm going in dry, and they were just wrong.
Yep. And then they just slipped and fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. What is your movement, big guy? 20, probably, because you're not dexterous. So why would you be able to move? You dumb piece of. What the fuck? How?
Are you having an episode there, Dale? You
Oh.
sound like you're having an argument with yourself.
Yes, I was having an argument with myself. Because how does an ogre that has 8 for a dexterity score have 40 feet of movement?
Have you seen
Because
how
he's
large their
big.
fucking legs are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they can move fast just through sheer like leg length, but they can't dodge because they're too big.
Yeah.
Shameful. Shameful ogres, that's what it is.
Don't kink shame them.
Unless that's what they want. Yeah, like if they like it, if that's their kink. I mean, I don't kink shame unless that's your kink. In which case, shame on you. But, you know.
How dare you get me involved in your? How dare you not consensually expose me to your kink?
Welcome to the internet.
Yep.
Yes. I'm gonna take a seat.
Not on the couch. It's gross and covered in lube.
Okay. So now we got ogres.
Ogres. We got ogres.
More like yogers, right?
Yogers. Is that what ogres would be called if they tried to rebrand themselves as cool and hip?
Yeah, they roll up, they say yo, and then they kill you.
They keep high-fiving you. High-five you
Yeah.
before they fucking run you through. Before they bite your head off. Fist bump, only kidding, I'm biting your bollocks off.
Suck out me boys, skewered on my sword.
Okay, that's all the ogres got. They just got movement. Halbjorn.
Okay, so are all of these ogres, whatever the fuck these things are surrounding us, are they all armed with javelins?
They have javelins and great axes.
What about the guys with the shields?
The dudes with the shields have. Fuck.
Also, can the ogres even get in the fucking building?
You can. I was just looking that you can squeeze through an area if you're one size bigger. Since the opening is 5 and they're 10, they can
Yeah.
squeeze through.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I'm like,
I was also curious before I started because I was gonna say, okay, am I gonna have to have these ogres break down a fucking wall?
They've got disadvantage while they squeeze through, haven't they? If you go down like a thing, I think you get disadvantage on
Yes.
stuff. I was reading about it because one of the lads in this group told me that this fucking Furbolg was large, not medium. So I read all the rules about it and then realised he was wrong. It's medium anyway.
they're considered large for certain things, like push weights and or whatever. But
Yeah, but basically,
necessity.
generally, he's listed as medium. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I just read about that. So.
Centaurs are also medium, which means they can mount a large creature. Horses are large. Keep that in mind.
Which means
Oh.
that
Are you kink shaming centaurs now?
No, No, not at all. I'm just saying if you had a centaur fighter who was a cavalier and his mount was a horse, he could ride the horse in the
It-
non-horse normal riding way. Well,
That
and
answer
in the
was
and in the normal way.
that answer was wrong. The correct answer was nay.
Oh dear.
So the guys
Hang on,
that
if they're small, there must be a weird shape then. A centaur. Anyway, there must be a really weird shape if they're small.
they're medium.
Sorry, if they're medium.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how the
That's got to be a meme. That.
how the anatomy works on that one.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Okay, so the dude, Halbjorn, you asked about the dudes in front of you. They have shields and spears. Their shields are spiked.
Okay.
I recommend trying to kill the caster first, honestly, because I'm gonna back up and drop some ice on the ones near you on my turn, and those are probably gonna kill most of them, or nearly kill most of them.
Yeah, that was the plan. Just trying to see if I should.
Do I
Do
look
anything
like a
else.
guy with a plan? I'm just a dog running around in the street. No?
I'm gonna
No
call
Heath
bullshit
Ledger
on that.
fans?
That went over my head. That sorry.
You're not a dog.
No, I heard it. I had a not a face, but a mouth full of fluid. So
Okay.
Oh hello.
Again,
Oh,
no
hello.
shame. No shame. Whatever.
Canada Dry bold ginger ale fluid.
I mean,
It's
I
not what you
thought
call it.
the last time I thought it was supposed to be, like British, but Canadian, British, whatever floats your boat. Like I said, no judgment.
Oh, no way.
No, don't worry. It's still British.
Judgment. Well, we're gonna branding smite this motherfucker.
Like Nike or Pepsi, like what brand?
We're gonna give him the mark of the beast, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Halbjorn's going to use the Clockwork Amulet to force a 20 on that last roll if it's necessary.
I mean,
if not,
it almost hurts me that you think it would be necessary on this low level of group, but
I
no,
know you.
It is completely not necessary.
That was a complete waste of a second level spell slot too. What the fuck? 4 radiant? Get out of here.
I just need to find. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Mage dude who was less than forthcoming is gone.
Okay. How many hits did it take?
Seems like he was first coming this time around.
The second one by the skin of his teeth.
Okay. Well then that next one's going to be directed at Chumbo Wumbo right here.
Okay, he's dead.
Sorry, the last one.
Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't get that token. Nope.
How does that always happen?
Let me have a look at my abilities real quick. Where's it at? Is it this one? Okay. So no, he's just going to action surge and try to eliminate this sorry. This one
With what?
he's gonna action surge. He's gonna kill this one.
The one.
This one right here.
Yep.
And then this one as well.
Okay, so the 3 that are all diagonal, that are all within 5 feet of you.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see the rolls. That one's good. That one's bad.
20 on that. Yeah, we're gonna force a 20 on that one.
Okay. And that one's good. So hold on. Now I gotta make sure I don't blow out the token. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye, American Pie.
Are you?
And then he's going to move right up here to ensure that these fuckers can't sneak around to try to gangbang his boy again. And that's Halbjorn's turn.
Okie dokie.
Halbjorn,
Say that again.
I was gonna say, is the Halbjorn Samuel bromance is in full swing?
It is.
Yeah.
It looks that way.
To be fair, Harlan is also his boy, and Aelin is also his boy.
Oh, what do you have to say about Ciela? God.
Ciela is his secret waifu / unrequited love interest. Nah, she's also his boy.
Okay, so let's see here. This guy's gonna move here, then here, then here. Yep. And this guy's gonna move here. And these guys, being the dumbasses that they are gonna do that to gain advantage on their 2 tiny rolls against Halbjorn. So, God damn it, roll 20. No, you piece of shit. Roll 20 really hates me today. Okay. So there's going to be 3 rolls, but it's only because I couldn't get advantage on the first one. Oh, 22. Does that hit?
It would.
Shield?
Yep.
Okay. And 20, that's not going to hit either because shield. Okay.
Correct.
These are orcs, aren't they?
Yep.
Right. Are these humans?
Yeah. And well, the dudes in the armor, you can't tell. They could be
Right.
human, they could be orc. The dudes who are
They're
not
human.
they're human.
Right.
What do they look like?
And then there's ogres out here.
Yep. That's it for them. Now, maybe I'll be able to maintain the game and keep all my fucking stat blocks up, you piece of shit. Roll 20. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're friends. We're friends. Just work for me, please. Please. Let's see here. Okay.
What are
So there. Which puts him there. There. And then
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
My Bluetooth fucking head the thingy just disconnected and reconnected out the blue. Sorry. I was just looking through some photos because that ogre there, I've got a mini. I've got that actual mini. And it
Yeah.
looks almost identical. I think it's a Reaper mini though. The one I've got. It's not an official one. I think I could find it.
I generally try to buy the official minis in most cases because some of the Reaper ones are really good, but some of them are really bad.
Yeah, they're just a lot cheaper, aren't they? If I was doing a game with thingy, basically I'd buy decent metal minis for for players and like regular NPCs, but everything else I just buy the Reaper Bones ones.
My problem with the
You know what I
Bones
mean?
ones is some of them are really bad. Some of them are fine. Some of them are just fine. But then some
Yeah,
of them
but
are like utter dog shit.
Oh, they are. But if you're gonna just have a bit of like let's say this thing tomorrow, I'm gonna probably have an encounter with some kobolds and probably have an encounter with some giant rats, and I'll probably never use them again.
See, for
Do you know what I
me,
mean?
I would way rather invest in the lower end minis are the ones I found to use way more of than the big expensive ones.
Maybe I suppose so. Yeah, I never thought of that really. Yeah, your minions can turn up 1,000 times, can't they? I suppose.
Your minions turn up 1,000 times, and in general, more D&D is played between levels 1 and 8 than between levels 8 and 20.
Yeah. Good
Well,
call.
whoever said that is not paying attention to our game whatsoever.
Our game is not a normal game. By most games, don't get past level 5, Dale.
That's
That's true.
awful.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful and depressing, and I don't want to hear that nonsense anymore.
I've got to be honest. If I'd have thought this was going to get much beyond level 5, I probably wouldn't have gone for a halfling fighter because it's still you run out of road pretty quick with a character like this.
Yes.
I'm curious about something game wise. So your wall of fire is a sustained spell, right?
Mhm.
So they take their initial damage, and then if they try to pass through it, do they take more damage?
Yep. If they pass through it, they take damage.
Yes, I use their movement. That's why they're not significantly closer to you, is because they had to go around it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, do I want to just try and get them through 5d8, or do I want them to run around?
Also, how did they climb through the fucking window? Dale?
Yeah.
It's not a high window. I mean, he burned an extra 5 feet of movement. It's not like it's.
That's not my point. How do you climb through a fucking closed window?
They're not closed. This is a shack of a place. I wouldn't even say they're possible of closing.
That's a different story.
Okay. So now this is where it's going to get slightly messy. Okay. They can make 3 melee attacks.
Wait.
Okay. So that means the first 3 at advantage are on Halbjorn. No. And does 24 beat your new one or no?
Nope.
Like 26.
And then there's 6 more in advantage on Aelin. So that one hits.
Oof. Yep. Sorry
So-
about that.
So we got 14. Nope. And an additional 13.
13.
22 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. 25 hits. So now that's
8.
4. 23 hits. That's 5. And then 6. That's Aelin. Okay, those are the 6 advantage. And then there's 6 more not at advantage. Let's see here.
Are these all at Aelin?
Yep.
Fucking hell, she's pissed everybody off.
Well,
What did you
they
do?
just saw what happened when they tried to gangbang the two of us.
Yeah.
They were like, let's go
Okay.
for someone smaller.
Somebody that's not right next door to somebody else.
So
Okay.
that one failed.
Hmm?
That one was good at 26.
Yeah.
That one was good at 24.
Yeah.
That one was good at 27 for another crit. That one's good at 25. And 18, no?
No.
Okay.
Now, if I added this up correctly, that's 116 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Out of how many hit points?
122.
She's alive.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
That's action economy.
Yes.
Ciela, it's now your go.
All right. So, how do the ones in front of Aelin look?
Pretty fucking pleased with themselves, I would imagine, having just done all that damage.
So the 3 in front of Aelin, so the one that's diagonal to the northwest is injured. The other 2 are undaunted.
Okay, I'm gonna start blasting.
Hit, miss.
Okay. How does it look after 20 damage? One that's already damaged. I'm hitting that one. So that one. Really.
He looks alive. Not the greatest, but definitely alive. And I wouldn't even call him bloodied.
I don't like that. All right, I'm going to quicken another Eldritch Blast.
No, yes, and yes. For 20 more points.
Yep.
Now he looks bloodied.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Samuel, it's back to you. You're in the circle, and now you can strike back.
Bollocks.
You can take special action. Do those have to be
Oh.
on your turn?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't know it was me.
You can take special action on your turn. You can take a reaction during someone else's turn.
Gotcha.
Who's looking the worst out of all these people surrounding me now? Hello?
Yeah, we
let's
hear
see
you.
here. So
I thought I was muted.
let's see here. They all look the same, undamaged.
Oh right, and he's not damaged either.
Mm.
Okay. Let me think. Don't suppose it matters really, does it?
I mean, it
That's-
does, but I can't tell you how it does.
Yeah, I mean, no, I imagine it does, but it doesn't. What I mean is, it doesn't matter in regard that it's a bit of a random guess. This isn't it?
Kind of.
It's not though, is it? He's wearing armor. They're not. He's an orc. He's not. I'll just attack the guy there.
Right next to you.
Yeah.
For me.
First of all, anyway. 25.
Okay.
29.
Okay.
14. Oops. And then 26 with the extra whip. Damage type. Does the damage type matter in this instance? Or...
It does not.
Okay.
My question is, so your first attack killed orc number 1.
Okay. Right.
Your
So then my
second
attack.
Which one?
I'll go. Well, again, it doesn't particularly matter. I'm aiming at the orcs. I'll go for that one.
Okay. And that one's also
can-
dead.
Right.
And then the third dragon tail, obviously, or you thought was a miss, but they're pretty weak. So remember, once upon a time, a 15 AC was pretty fucking ridiculous for a monster,
Yeah.
right? They only have what's the orc standard block? 13? Yeah, they only have 13. So
Okay.
14 will still hit. It would still kill. Is that after the third orc that was next to you?
That's So I should have killed 3 orcs now, then,
You
shouldn't I?
did. And so that's why I'm saying the last whip, where do you want it to go?
Were there not 3 orcs there? One,
There
two,
was. I've deleted
3.
2. One's the final token, but I wanted to know which orc you were. If you were going to attack an orc, since you have a range of 10 feet, or if you were going to attack armor dude, or if you were going to where you were going to go with it.
Right, so of those 3, right, so I've done 1, 2, 3 rolls with the dragon's tail. All of them would kill an orc.
Yep.
Yeah, so all those 3 orcs are then wiped out.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'll save the one, because I want to save the whip that's 26 for the guy with the armor on, because I think his AC is probably higher.
Okay.
I don't want to aim the 14 at the chap with the armor on.
Right.
See if you see what I mean?
Yep, I do.
I realise I've just done a bit of meta thinking now, but okay, that's what I was doing.
I mean, is that really meta though? At this point, wouldn't your
I suppose-
character be strong enough to be like, "Hey, that dude's
Yeah, I
wearing
suppose
fucking
so.
leather, and the other dude's wearing plate
Yeah.
mail"? You
And I
know.
was doing him in a line. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do them in a line.
I've done the 3 in a line, and then the last one is against that guy there.
Do you have any lines left that you're willing to share, or is that not a thing?
Any what? Sorry.
Drugs. Do you have drugs, Pete?
Drugs. Oh, sorry, I was miles away.
You said doing a line.
Clearly, that's what the whole.
yeah,
that's
sorry.
why the question
Just-
is.
I was that busy. I was so consumed by the world that we're in D&D. I forgot about the real world drugs and jokes.
Oh, there are very much drugs in the world of D&D. Just so we're
Yeah.
clear on that as well.
Okie doke. Well, no, he hasn't got unless it's a kind of an extra action, like not an action. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't got time to do a line of coke. He's by a table, but he's not going to do it.
Let's see here. Samuel, your last attack hit. It did normal damage, but he's a big dude in plate mail, so it didn't do nearly like it's not bad damage. It's not a lot of damage
Right.
for him.
And while we're surrounded, oh no, yeah, we've come into this full of we've not had a fight for ages, have we? So we're all fully
Yeah,
long rested, etc.
yeah, except for
Right,
Aelin.
well, yeah, I'm good. Well, I'm going to use my action surge. Then, in that case, I've just decided. And for some fucking reason, my character sheet won't close. Why won't my character sheet close? I can't move it.
Cause Roll20's being a bitch.
It bloody well is, yeah. It won't. Can't move it out of the fucking way. The hell's going on? This is weird. Fuck off. I can't tell you how
No.
annoying this is.
I mean, okay,
Sorry.
I guess.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I move it onto another screen. I can get the. I can't reach. I can't reach the top of the fucking character sheet to drag it
Oh,
and minimize it. It's like I don't know how it's happened. It's like slid, so the top of the character sheet is on. Oh, hang on. Maybe if I full screen it, maybe. What the fuck? This is really annoying. The whole fucking computer's gone into meltdown. Oh, you cunt. I can't get around it.
that's how you know it's real great. When a British person drops the C word.
Yeah.
Intelligence save.
Oh, right. Hold on. Hold on. I think I might have just. I'm a genius. Right. Problem
Well,
solved.
clearly with that nat 20 on the intelligence save. But what else?
Yeah. I know, yeah, I was just trying to click something to. Right, so I'm going to just do action surge anyway, right? So I'm going to aim another dragon's tail at that guy. 25.
Okay.
Is he still okay?
He's still very much okay.
Shit. I'll roll another one. Does that hit?
That does not.
That doesn't hit then. Bollocks, I've wasted
Nope.
this. Does that hit?
That does.
It does.
It does.
And he's still okay?
He's still very much okay.
Twat. What a twat. I was hoping to kill him and then run over there.
I would say no.
Right.
Anything else?
Just a line of coke, please, and then I'm done. That's
Oh.
fine.
Me too, after a line of coke.
Okay. Yeah.
Harlan, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my first wall of fire, and I'm going to cast another one in ring form that originates. It's 20-foot radius, so it's going to. How do I want to draw? I need to draw a circle. 1 second. So basically, it's going to encapsulate all of these people and not hit Aelin, and it's going to do the fire on the inside.
Ooh.
So something like that.
Ooh. I like it.
So they're all stuck. So the wall is opaque, so you can't see through it.
Yes.
So the dudes inside of it can't attack. Well, they can attack out of it, but they have disadvantage on all attacks.
Correct.
And yeah, I'm going to cast at a 5th level, so they're all going. I'm going to hit the button in a second. I thought about doing this the first time. The problem was just the way they were set up. It's like, do I want to do more damage and possibly slow them all down, or just keep a handful of them locked down?
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay.
spell's that?
Wall of Fire.
Well, firing him. Right, okay.
Just I'm casting it as a circular wall this time instead of a just straight wall. All right, so that's 27 damage and a dex save fail. Also, if they try to pass through the wall, they take the damage again, etc.
Okay.
Or if they end their turn next to it, they take the damage again.
It's so. Do they take the 5d8? Are you gonna re-roll 5d8?
So it would be a re-roll if they end their
Okay.
turn there, or they try to move through it.
Okay.
They might not all try to move through it because some of them, in theory, could just move to like the center there and not take the damage. Like there's 2 open spots there.
Right.
So
Do you have any more that you would like to do?
no, it's my turn.
Okay. As soon as I get done with these. Okay, I got them all. Ooh, that one does not look good. This one is not looking very good at all. He's looking very bad. The others range from they're singed to they've got second-degree burns, which is bloodied, more or less.
More burning. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wizard guy is still in the turn order, even though he's dead, Dale.
That is correct. The wizard guy that was next to you is dead. However, he is still in the turn order because
You're a monster?
there's a second mage.
Like I said, you're a monster.
Oh yeah, the mage who did shit all for damage.
Yeah?
A
He's,
mage is a mage that cannot be trusted.
You're a mage.
How dare you?
This is the difficulty here. Oh. That did not work like I wanted it to. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Okay, well, then that mother trucker going to do this and fuck over a whole bunch of his guys just to prove how evil he is.
Oh.
Have we killed anybody that's not been like objectively bad?
they've all been objectively bad in my eyes, and that's what matters. What I believe, not reality.
I mean, there's the cultists who
God
worship
damn
the
it,
guy
roll
who wants to
20.
bring about the end of days.
Yeah.
Fucking roll 20. Every time I get into that draw tool, it fucks me.
Well, there's your lesson. Try and use the draw tool.
But the draw tool has a cone. A cone.
The cone!
Is it an ice cream cone?
Oops.
It's not a cone, that's an oval.
Bollocks. I know I didn't mean to do that. Oh, fucking hell.
Grab the select tool.
I know.
No.
Could you say that again in a slightly more patronising tone, please, Joe? Oh, no, you couldn't, could you?
I only have one tone, it's always patronizing, so no, I
know.
can't.
I know.
Okay. No snapping.
Why have you got a cone tool?
So in the motherfucking, of course, I was like, oh, maybe if I try something else with the so in the line tool where you can measure stuff, then
Yeah. Oh.
if you're the DM, or I think
Yeah.
in Roll20 it's GM, then you can
Yeah.
change it where there's like a cone and there's a sphere, a burst, yeah, a couple other things.
Mm.
Now I've had to reload Roll20 for the 15th time today.
Jesus.
Bro, Roll20 is just gaming today.
Okay. So 60-foot cone. That's gonna be 10, 15, 20, correct me if I'm wrong, but if his cone follows along the wall as the major axis, then it would hit everyone except for maybe Harlan.
Can you draw the cone so I can see? Because I honestly can't.
I
Mentally.
think because it's a 60-foot cone, correct?
Yes.
Let's see here.
It's gonna hit everyone, including all of his friends.
Yeah, no. That's the point. We just talked about how evil he was.
Fair enough.
See here.
Shit.
So that's the long axis of the cone.
Yeah, I see nothing.
The purple line?
What purple line?
Oh my god, I hate Baltawani.
Purple line.
Hold on. If I do that?
I see that purple line, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the 60. I don't
Mhm.
know what the rest of that cone would look like.
Well, 20 had a cone tool. Oh, it doesn't.
It does have a cone tool. Stop telling me that because every time I try and open it, it locks up the whole fucking thing.
I don't see a cone tool at all. I see circle and freehand and polygon/line, and that's it.
I don't think that Juff is circle. I think it's actually an oval. You can have an equilateral oval.
It's true. Well, I mean, you can also draw it as a circle. The tool says circle.
I don't want to come off as patronising, but there we go.
Yes, you do.
Of course I do.
You're British. It's half of your fucking national identity.
It absolutely is. Simultaneously proud and ashamed of it, like everybody should be about everything about their own nation.
That's the other half of your national identity.
No, it has a cone tool in the ruler. If you go to the ruler, but you have to be the GM in the game in order to see it.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're cheating. Got it.
Yes. Always cheating. That's what the screen is for. That's what they told me.
Yeah. The ABCs of DMing, always be cheating.
Always be cheating.
Absolutely.
So I guess my only question is that going to hit Harlan or no?
Let me get a thing.
Because I don't know how that cone would look the other way. The only way I would know is if I have the fucking cone tool.
It's going to hit 8 squares diagonally, so... No, it would not. It would hit... Here, I'll draw a line.
Why doesn't it have a cone tool?
Basically, it would hit like that and keep going.
Okay. See, that's what I thought. I knew you were really close, but I couldn't see the picture exactly clear in my head.
Yeah, I'm just outside the line. I'm basically 1 square away from being hit, so...
Okay, so there are a bunch of con saves involved for 49 points of cold damage.
Oh, I am so unconscious.
I didn't want to say that, but since you have said it, I don't think there's a point for you to roll.
No point in me rolling.
I don't want to sound overtly rude. However,
It's going to sound overtly rude.
it is going to sound slightly rude.
All right, Ciela passed the con save. She's gaming.
I wasn't even, like, I didn't click on it, so why the fuck does it show that I clicked on it? Alright, whatever.
Are we all doing con saves?
Except for Harlan.
Because he's going to make a mistake and do a dex save, presumably.
Yeah, and then you're going to follow, so it's okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna try that again. There we go.
Oh, bollocks. What was the DC?
14.
Woohoo! Nailed it.
On a half, you take 24.
It's my favorite number.
24?
I don't know. I
Specific.
don't know why I said that. Just I was just excited about passing that concept. I was convinced I was going to fail that then. I got a bit giddy. 24. 60, 59. I'm getting quietly roasted here, actually, to be honest.
Are you unconscious?
No, I just.
Ow!
All right, sorry.
I'm getting roasted. Are you unconscious? No, now you are thoroughly roasted.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. You want some fucking cheese for that wine? Little baby man.
Okay. So let me double check. And then, I'm sorry. Hold on. Aylin, it's your turn. I think you really have. Hold on.
I'm not entirely sure what I can do with my eyes closed, lying on the ground, insensible.
Make a death save.
Oh yeah, that's what I can do.
Roll a nat 20 and be stabilized instantly.
Hey, there is one slight bit of good news. That last orc got smooshed.
Okay, that's my turn.
Hmm.
Okay. And which one is you? Motherfucking roll 20. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you.
Might be difficult.
Obviously, you haven't seen the South Park episode where someone screws over the entire internet. That's about what's gonna happen.
You are
I remember
correct. I
that
have
one.
not seen that.
It's
Now,
unfortunate.
wasn't that more than just one episode?
What I think you're right. I think it was like a trio of episodes about it.
Yeah.
About what? Sorry.
When the internet falls and the bar is too low.
Oh right.
And then, of course, James Cameron, being the knight in shining armor that he is,
Yeah.
not really, goes down to the ocean to have the bar lowered or raised.
Oh, I think we're thinking of different episodes.
Are we? I thought that was the same episode.
The one I'm thinking of is the internet trolls.
Oh, the one I was thinking of is when Stan's dad gets in trouble for like they go to that camp where they think the internet is, and then he gets the little bit of internet that they have shut down because he's masturbating to some weird porn.
Sounds like many a Star Trek episode. What the fuck is wrong with the holodeck? Somebody was watching porn again.
Hmm.
You think they'd have better antivirus, but mil-spec's gonna be mil-spec, I guess, no matter what area you're in.
All right. Now I can finally move on. Okay.
Okay.
Now, here we got big Orky. Ogre. No, why is that Orky? I 10.
Hear me out. An orgy.
Ew.
Hold on, not an orgy, an orgy.
It's a giant
Yeah.
porgy.
Yeah, it's an ogre-sized porgy.
What?
Okay. A what?
Porgy and Bess, the musical,
Oh,
the opera.
Or an ogre with the head of a porgy.
I think this is. I can't tell if this is a mutant race or a port manu that's got out of control.
I think the latter.
Why
Oh,
can't
right,
it be
okay.
both?
Probably, yeah.
Rungy?
Honestly.
Okay. So we got ogres, and we're gonna make 2 attacks on Samuel.
From there?
Oh,
Or they're
of
throwing
course you are.
javelins.
Javelins.
Oh, brilliant.
22. Does that hit?
Of course it does.
You can use your thing to raise your AC and make it miss. Well, maybe make it miss.
Is which thing?
You have the
You have like 2 features.
You
have
what,
the cla-
sorry?
You have the class feature that lets you roll an extra D4 or whatever it is. And
Oh,
add
of
it to your-
course. Yeah, no, but that's to do with range, though, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can do that. That's what I mean.
What about Dragon's Tail?
Let me just check it. Right. Yeah, but it's on the same premise, isn't it? Just 1 minute. It's warding maneuver, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh no, it's if the other creature. Right. Okay. You're right. I've misunderstood that then. If you are a creature within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can roll 1d8 as a reaction. If you're wielding a melee weapon or shield, roll the dice and add the number to the target's AC. So I can yeah. Sorry, I thought the actual thing, because I've not used it with ranged attacks. So I in the back of my mind I was thinking it's got to be within 5 feet, but it doesn't. That's if I'm doing warding maneuver on someone else's behalf. If you see what I mean.
Also, I'm pretty sure the javelins, for some weird reason, count as melee weapons.
Because you can melee with them. You can use them as stabbing weapon, like a melee weapon.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. It's whether I'm carrying a melee weapon, and it's if the attack that I'm using warding maneuver against, if the target of the attack was within 5 feet of me, which I am. That's basically it. But the range and everything is nothing to do with like the person attacking, which I didn't realize. So yeah, I will actually. What?
No, I just meant, ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize. So right, go on. I'll use a warding. Hang on. What was the?
22.
Let me just check the one in, because in the Dragon's Tail, I've got basically the same feature, haven't I?
Similar but smaller. More
But it's a
uses,
1d4.
but yeah, I said less uses, but less of a save, but more uses.
Yeah, I'll do the one with one.
I was gonna say I don't think I put a cap on it, right?
Yeah, no, that one says provided the attack was made from within 10 feet of you on the whip. So I'll use warding maneuver, and I'll use a 1d8, and
you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've learned something new about that. I didn't realize.
All that for an ogre to throw a javelin at you and you to completely deflect it.
Absolutely.
Halbjorn, it's your go. Your friend Ciela is on the ground, dying.
Ciela's not. Ciela's fine.
Aelin. I don't know why I said Ciela.
Are you fucking drunk?
No, I am just extremely sleep deprived.
Oh, potato. So remind me again. I think it was the house rule for this campaign is bonus action spell and an action spell.
Yes.
Okay, so Aelin's going to get a 2nd level healing word as a bonus action. Wow, there goes my 2nd level slots. Okay. Well, yeah, so she's going to get a healing word at 2nd level. Hello, I said a healing word.
Hello?
We hear. Yeah.
Okay, you know, 2d4. You get. Oh, fuck off.
4 points of life.
Plus You get 6 hit points.
6 points of life.
Then Halbjorn is going to cast Warding Wind around him, centered on himself. So that also affects Samuel. Then, as a special action, he's going to give Aelin the ability to move up to her movement speed away from those jumps.
You'll have to use some of your movement speed to get up, though, correct? Because you are prone after you got knocked
Yes.
unconscious.
Yeah.
So is that 5 feet to get up or half?
Half your
Yeah,
movement.
Oof.
Half your movement speed.
to get up from being prone. Yeah.
That seems weird.
So that means I can move 15 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Check
And
that.
you'll do so without provoking opportunity attack.
They can't opportunity attack anyway. They can't see her.
Well, the
I'm gonna
one
come
that's
over
below
here
her
and hang
can.
out next to Ciela.
That's true. That's true.
You can see him.
And then I'm not done yet.
Christ.
Yeah, I know. Since he casts a spell as his action, battle magic allows him to make a weapon attack.
Is that as a bonus action or just in general? Because you burned your
yeah,
bonus
that's
action.
the bonus action.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well, he's gonna. I guess he is done then.
Okie
Yeah, that's
dokie,
it.
artichoke. First we have Big Dumb Guys. And that's easy. They're gonna just get rid of that. So I can click you. Move you here. And do this. And do this. And do that. And then do 1 at advantage and 1 regular. And let me take a wild guess and say none of that shit even mattered.
Who's that against?
Oh, it's against you! Hey, look at that! 23 at advantage and 25 normal. Those sons of bitches.
Yeah, crit's a crit. He is gonna shield against the first great axe though.
Okay. So just lowly 23 points of slashing.
Ugh.
And now it is this guy. These guys. I should have been more clear. Okay. Let's see here. Who's...
Oh, son of a bitch.
He's gonna stay there.
Don't.
Do you want to roll Harlan, do you want to roll another 5d8? Because they big and strong and think they can run through fire.
Oh, I sure do. It's 68 because I cast it at 5th level.
Oh,
but
yeah.
33.
Okay. And do they have to make the save again, or do they just take the damage?
Let me read the spell. I don't.
Because that will determine my narration for it, which could get fairly gruesome. For any other audience member listening, please be warned, we have now upgraded our channel to AO.
AO?
Adults only.
Well, I've already got my dick out. Don't act like y'all don't.
I mean, mine's on the sideboard, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't judge.
Both of mine are
It
outies.
doesn't say they make a deck save at all for the second part. It just says one side of the wall selected by you when you cast the spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall. Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn next to the wall. I'm assuming it's because you're basically purposely not moving from it.
Say that again.
So you don't make the deck save when you move through it. You just or you end your turn next to it. You just take the damage.
Okay, that's what I figured. So, perfect. That makes the narration even better. So, you see this horde of dudes, scantily clad in metal armor and kilts, plate mail kilts, whatever. But the awful thing is, as they try and run through, several of them get burned upon impact. So,
Oh yeah.
dude number 1.
Describe their screams to me in gruesome detail.
They don't, as they scream, it sounds like they're muffled. You know, like something's holding their mouth shut. So you can hear them scream like inside their mouth. But it's very dulled.
Mm.
Who just unzip their pants?
Wasn't me. Like I said, dick's already out.
Let's see.
Someone's playing the drums poorly. I'm not really confused what's going on right now.
That was my stove door opening and closing.
It's haunted, Jesus.
What are you making for us?
No, that would be my wood stove, my heating.
Oh. Boo.
Stove's haunted.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's really not good.
So how fucked up do these dudes look after walking through the fire?
They look like just god awful.
Excellent.
Their armor is singed. Straps are like melting, falling off. Obviously, there are several of them that are. Hold on. We'll see if that several is the right name I want to use here. But at least some of them are burning up upon impact.
I like to see.
Let's see how many.
Oh, God.
Can I hear you? And the fire is on the inside, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then you. There. 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 You're dead.
I like to hear.
That one's dead. And this one is. Here. Okay. Now prepare yourselves for a flurry of attacks.
Also, I just realized that Samuel gave his character the fucking hyphenated last name Ringwald Sheedy, which I'm assuming has to do with Molly Ringwald and Ali Sheedy.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just caught on to this after 2
You're
years.
joking, right? Yeah, because I was in the process of picking the character name when Dale named the group the Breakfast Club, and that's That's the 2 female actresses from the Breakfast
Yeah.
Club. That's why I gave her the name. I mean, the Ned double barrel name.
Yeah, that's fair. I just never never really looked at your last name, and then I looked at it and I'm like, huh. Fucking
Yeah.
2 years. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't expecting anyone to notice it. I didn't think I'd done anything really smart. I did. I kind of thought, oh, that's all right, isn't it? It's a reference to the Breakfast Club. But like at the same time, I didn't particularly expect. You know what I mean? It's just I thought, oh, that's quite fun. But there we go.
Yeah.
So, the first okay, so 6, and the first 6 are on Halbion. We'll just start there. So we've got 1, 2, 3. It's 23 hit.
Sorry, me.
Nope. Halbion.
Oh, sorry. All right, it's just because he didn't answer. Because no one answered. I assumed I'd not heard.
It doesn't, because I know he has shield. Okay.
Sorry, I was doing something else.
No, you're good. I remembered that you had done shield. I couldn't remember if you did it first, and then I did. Okay, so the next 6 are for Samuel.
Awesome.
21. We'll look at cumulative before you get all warding maneuver crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so out of those, 1 will hit for 8 points. And the 27 will hit no matter what. So the question is, do you want to use a warding maneuver or your whip for 8 points of damage? Or do you want to just take 8 points of damage? Because I'm guessing you have 20,
I'll just take 8 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take 8 points of damage. I don't think it's worth wasting the. Where's my fucking character sheet gone now?
Oh, never mind. I was going to say you can't because it's reaction. You burned your reaction against.
Oh, of course I did anyway. I did anyway, yeah.
So,
but my character sheet's just vanished. So
you take 19 points when your character sheet comes back up.
Yeah, 19 points.
And then there are 3 on Ciela. Or no, 9 on Ciela. 6 of those are at advantage. So 19 no.
Yeah, she has
13
20 AC.
no. 23?
Yep, she has 20 AC.
Okay, so that's 3 of them.
I think her fucking AC calculator thing broke again. Give me a second.
It probably did. When you level up the people, it breaks the AC.
It's like 10 plus Dex plus Cha, so it's 10, 17 plus her shield, which puts her at.
I think
she
20
has 21.
Yeah.
She's 21.
Okay. So that's 3. Okay, so then the next 3 are advantage as well. We got 22, 25, 20. 20 doesn't hit. And then these 3 are regular. That one, no. That one, no. And the last one, no.
She takes 37.
37?
Yep.
That sounds right. I trust your math. And then Aelin, there's 3 normal, so we'll do those first.
Has there been an update to the prone rules at some stage? Or an errata or something?
Not that I know of. Why?
Because, you know what you were saying about the movement when you get up from prone?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I just looked it up in roll. I'm not questioning it. I just thought of out of interest. In between it's whatever, I just looked it up. And in roll 20, it doesn't mention anything about... It's in Appendix A. It doesn't mention anything about the... Not in roll 20, fucking D&D Beyond. About the movement when you get back up. But if you Google it, it does. It quotes something that just isn't in the book.
Because it's not in the section on being prone. That's why.
It's on
Where
the
is it
section
then?
in combat. It says
Oh right, well yeah,
combatants-
because if you Google it, it says that it's in Appendix A. Right, okay, that's all right. Yeah, sorry, I thought I was going mad then.
aren't we all?
Right, yeah, ignore me.
You're fine. As someone who's regularly mad, I understand.
Yeah,
12, 23, 9. So the 23 hits.
Yes. Was that the first one?
That was the second one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So 23 hits. Are you down at 8? Did 8 down you? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to decide if I was extra evil or not. And
Okay.
I am not.
Coup de grace her. Do it.
No! There are 3 attacks, they're automatic crits. We're not
As we all know.
re-rolling new characters right now.
No, we just kick her from the Discord.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be so fucked?
Yeah,
That
'cause
would
I
be
can just-
awful.
We
That
can
would
just
be.
resurrect her when combat ends. We don't.
No, we show up at her house and we kill her IRL.
Oh.
Yeah,
That would-
Black John, that's aggressive.
This is. Do you think this is a game?
Good God, Lemon.
So then these 3 are at Ciela and they're regular then. So we've got nope, yes, and no. So Ciela takes 24 more points of damage.
You're a jerk. She's at 3.
Hey, there were more and far jerkier moves to do.
Still a jerk. Just because you could have been more of a jerk doesn't make you not a jerk.
That's not true. Speaking of Ciela, it's your go.
Yeah, I'm looking through all her funny Rachel shit. I know she's got some weird shit in here to figure out what's what. Never use it.
Oh, she has that cool Asmar. Oh no, she doesn't. Never mind. Someone else was an Asmar. I was like, ooh, she has a cool Asmar ability, but she doesn't. It's not. She's
So you
not
have
Asmar.
okay. So here's the thing. It says you have passing flame, angelic healing, but it doesn't say if it takes an action or a reaction or what. It just says you can touch a creature and their hit points equal to 2d6 plus your charisma modifier. Scales by your level. So this would be 46 plus charisma. But it doesn't tell me what it takes. Doesn't seem to take anything. It just seems like I can do it.
Well, given the the general nature of how it's worded, and given that we're in the middle of combat, I'm going to just say special action at this point. I'll revisit it later.
Okay, so I'm going to use that. I can't actually click it and heal Aelin.
Aelin, you're alive!
She gets back 15 hit points.
Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, and then for
More
her
than Halbjorn ever did for her.
I don't want to fucking hear it.
And he burned a whole level 2 spell slot on it.
I sure did.
Yeah. All right. How do any of the guys near her look beat up? Like seriously beat up?
That one's about to die. That one's about to die. That one's about to die. That one's in good shape. Okay, so except for the one that's directly south of her, they're all about to die.
Okay. Interesting.
Just drop a fireball right on yourself.
You didn't give her any AoE spells, Dale.
Drop
I'm going
something on
to.
your
The only AoE she has is Sword Burst, which does 3d6 damage
Hey!
if they fail to save. And it's a shield.
3d6.
It would hit Aelin.
She's got more than 3d6 hit points.
No, she does not. She's 15. 3d6 max is 18.
Yeah, but average is only 9.
Oh my goodness, no.
Also, in the Bible it says, "The good Lord giveth, and the good Lord shall taketh away."
All right, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on which? So you said the one below her is the only one that's not nearly dead.
Correct.
All right, she's gonna cast Toll. Actually, hold on. Yeah, she's gonna cast Toll the Dead on that one right there.
Okay. Is that Winston safe?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me.
He's dead.
Okay.
That's how sure I'm gonna roll over what he's dead.
Yeah, he takes 21.
Oh yeah, he very dead.
And I'm gonna cast it on the other one. I'm gonna twin it to do it again.
And 18.
I think her spell DC is 17, so yeah, he passes. I believe. Let me see. She's got some nonsense here that I can never remember. Oh, she's going to spend 3 sorcery points to give him disadvantage. I didn't even know that was the thing she could do. Make sure he dies.
Oh. Okay, he dead too.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ciella's turn.
Samuel,
Hello.
it's you.
Good. Are any of these gentlemen, and I'm going to use that word advisedly, heroes near me, are any of them already been damaged?
This one's almost dead. That one's almost
Which one?
dead. That one's
Are you pointing with
mostly.
Are you pointing with your finger? Because I can't see anything.
I am pointing with my finger. Okay, so the only one who's not realistically speaking within 1 hit of death would be this one.
Okay.
All the
I'll
rest
start
of the
with this.
4 are within 1 hit of death. Not 1
Start
hit
with
point,
this one.
but there's always
okay.
that chance you can roll extra shitty.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for your vote of confidence.
Okay, that one's dead.
Okay. So we'll move to that guy.
Okay. And that one's dead.
Okay. What's that guy looking like?
You know, actually, he's looking not the worst in the world. Oh no, he's looking pretty bad. He's within a hit of death as well.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit him as well.
He's dead. I'm just seeing if he's the token or not. Of course you are, you stupid bitch.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my second wind, which is, I'm just reminding myself how many die I roll for second wind.
It's 1d10 plus character level. Well,
Yeah,
fighter
it is, isn't
level.
it? Is it fighter level or is it full character level?
Most features are
Specific to the class rather than
to the class.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me.
I'll just double check it. Because otherwise I might end up with like another 3 hit points or something if I roll too
Oh
many.
my god.
You see
3
what I mean?
extra hit points. What are you gonna do with yourself?
3 game breaking hit points. Where the fuck is it? What? Oh, there it is. Sorry, my mistake.
You lost it in your duel with Pazuzu.
Yeah, it's plus your fighter level, so it's 11. What level are we now?
12.
We're 12, so it's minus 1 is 11, so it's 11. Sorry to take so long on something so simple. Let's have a stamina. It's On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Oh, of course it is, yeah. So come on, Peter, hurry up. Fuck off. 16 hit points. That was hardly worth it.
I'd say it was worth it.
It was
Yeah,
definitely worth it because there's no
it
trade-off cost.
It probably was, yeah.
Basically, like getting a hit back, or maybe 2 hits back. That's where.
Yeah.
You got what? Plus 11 point or excuse me, plus 11. So and then 5 is 16. I can count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was almost on 41 point. Oh, I think it was a 41. It's 57. Right, okay.
Samuel, anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Harlan.
Okay, Harlan is going to take a star off of his robes and cast Magic Missile at 5th level. Did not let me cast it at 5th. So it's 7 missiles that deal 3 damage each. I'm going to start by picking off the weakest looking ones around Ciela. So
Okay, so it'll take 3 of them to take out the dude to her right.
okay.
3 of them to take out the dude below Aelin.
All right, they're both dead, and I've got 1 missile left.
And the one directly below Ciela is in pretty good shape.
What about the ones up by Harlan and Halbjorn and whatnot?
I mean, they're not going to die from 3 points. You said?
Yeah. So then just start at the one below Ciela and what's her face. I'm taking a step back because I don't want to get Kona colded.
He doesn't have that many
Not
5th
so
level
bad.
cell slots.
It only takes 2, Dale. You already used 1. He just needs a second. And then see, I can still use a bonus action here.
Any cool bonus actions?
Got a couple. I'm just debating what to do. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm going to. I say. Yeah, that's actually going to be it. Now that I look at my spells, like I could Healing Word, but that's just a lot of spell. Like there's almost nothing. It's not enough healing without using one of my high level spell slots. So
That's all?
that's all.
Okay. See, he's going to go to this back corner. And then he's going to drop a this. Oh, of course. A this. Centered there.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
DC 14.
Oh, hang on.
Dexterity save.
Okay, I am going to cast Counterspell.
Ooh.
Cool.
Automatically? It's
Yeah,
automatic because it's 3rd level?
Yeah, if it's a 3rd level fireball, which it looks like it is,
It
just
is.
just automatically countered.
He's very upset about it. And he curses at you in a foreign language that you don't understand. At least you think he's cursing. It sounds weird.
If you don't understand, it doesn't hurt.
That's not
Simple
true.
as that. Ha.
Wait, what language is he supposedly speaking?
Infernal.
Oh, yeah, that is. We speak Infernal.
You speak Infernal,
no.
correct. So, Aelin, what you hear him say is, like, essentially, like, may Azrael deal with you horribly for this injustice?
Oh.
I was
Hey
hoping he
guys,
called him.
we should kill them faster. He's calling on Azrael.
Aelin, it's your turn to do some killing.
You mean it's not my turn to fall down?
Yes. It's not your turn to fall down this time. You're no
Okay.
longer the girl in the circle. You can get up.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's just all popped up. And I was like, what the? Okay. Let's do some quickish
Hell has
math.
no fury.
10, 20, 25, 45, 49.
I guess.
He's alive. Not by too much.
He's alive.
Damn
Sorry.
it.
Burn that Surgy.
Yeah. So
You don't want him to come back, do you? You know, I was
Alright.
thinking about it. Oh, sorry. Go.
An action surge would be an extra 3 attacks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
13's a no-go, but it doesn't. Oh wait, sorry, got all screwed there for a second.
Shouldn't some of those be an advantage? Assuming she's moved up.
I don't
Pourquoi?
think she hasn't moved. There's no one opposite of her.
Who's she? Oh, never mind. I didn't see. I didn't.
Who is she?
Listen, I saw her measuring.
Have you been drinking? That's the real question here. I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Yeah.
What's
Thanks,
the
buddy.
fifth? That's not. Which one's the fifth? That's not the one you're allowed to wear. You're allowed to shoot people, is it?
It's the right to remain silent.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, the Second Amendment lets you shoot people,
Yeah.
but only if they're minorities.
Somebody. Yeah.
Or women.
Or studying.
Okay. Hold on. Roll 20. Do you hate me? Son of a bitch. One moment. Roll 20 is getting a fist up its asshole. I've never had this bad of a roll 20 day. Aelin, I will soon be deleting the guy who's below you, but it wouldn't
Okay.
let me select the token.
Okay.
Would you like to do something else?
Yeah. So if he's dead, then I guess, well, I'll come over here and set myself up for more death.
More death.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we got Ogre Face down here.
Face.
Ogre face, ogre face.
And they being who they are, attracted to the little elven girl running. Gonna move up just a smidgen. And then make 2 of these at the little elven girl.
Wow, even a disadvantage. Got a 20. Those are going to be disadvantaged, by the way, because of Halbjorn's Warding Wind. Aelin would be inside of that.
Okay.
Why do I always imagine Warding Wind to be some kind of fart?
That's what it sounds like.
It doesn't it? It does. It's not just me, is it?
It does, actually. Yeah, Warding Wind.
Every time you say Warding Wind, I want to go like that, but
Yeah,
it's
just
just
shit in
really
your pants and
juvenile.
no one's going to come
Yeah.
near you.
Yeah.
Aelin, the 20 hits, correct?
Oh yeah, of course.
You still are alive,
Yeah.
and that's all the ogres have. And now, Big Dumb Brother can hopefully go and, start carrying the team instead of being carried.
Yeah. Instead of
I don't
just
know what you're talking about.
standing there farting.
So, is anybody going to deal with shit tick over here in the corner?
Shit, dick.
I said what I said.
Senor Dirty Sanchez will be left alone. Well, I mean, that's up to your party, obviously.
That was a serious question. Like, does anybody have plans to attack this guy before he can attack us again?
Attack him.
Yes.
Uh,
Samuel, why don't you go do that and let
Well, it's not-
Halbjorn hold down the fort right here?
oh well, I will do. Yeah, it's not my turn. The only thing is, I've got that. I will have a. You could do with killing him, so I don't get an attack of opportunity against me in the meantime. But I'm more than happy to do that.
Yeah, this guy's getting flanked, so he would be the one to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go do that.
Well, I will, but it's not my turn.
Listen.
You do always. You do realize it's. I don't want to. You do realize it's your turn, don't you?
Yes, I'm trying to plan ahead.
I'm sure there's a YouTube channel that does this where they play out D&D combat but with real people and they're shouting at each other about go and do this. Have you seen that?
I have.
Yeah, and they're going like, go and do that. He's going. She's going. I can't because it's not my turn. And they're having like a proper argument with each other across this sort of courtyard, and it's really funny.
Okay, so let's see. What do I have in the way of spells? That's a bonus action.
You do the one with your fart.
Poop, bitch.
Seems to be your favourite.
Yeah, well, that's concentration. So is Warding Wind. Okay, well, let me try fucking clicking on Healing Word again. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Anyway, Aelin gets 5 hit points as a bonus action.
Oh.
And then Halbjorn's going in on this motherfucker right here with his hammer.
Moving on.
Let me just set that to advantage. 1.
So that one's dead.
Okay.
Tell me who else you're attacking. Are you going to attack?
This one is next, because isn't he doing his reckless thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead too. Okay. You have a third swing?
Yeah, an 18. For a total of 26. And
You're at advantage for the guy up here?
No, this guy.
No. So your first one killed this dude. Your
Oh.
second one killed this dude. Your third one, that's the one I'm asking about. Are you at
Oh,
advantage
no.
or no?
I wouldn't be.
Okay. So your 13 misses. The other 2 yokels are dead.
Whack. Well.
I think smash is the word you're looking for.
I think you could get a whack out of it. Big bonk. Yep, that's his turn.
Okay. This dude.
Sorry, he's gonna move up. Then that's his turn.
Okay. This dude is going to, as soon as I open up the character sheet again, because every time I get out of it, it fucking dies. Okay. He's going to attack Aelin. Shield bash. Does that hit? No.
A 9? No.
No, I didn't see what it was. I just clicked it. And nope. And nope. Okay. His pathetic, worthless life is almost at an end. Ciela, it's your go.
Okay. She's blasting. What?
Oh, no, I was gonna say yeah, isn't that a great thing up there? I'm going to, unless you're opposed to it, I'm going to get rid of this circle in the line. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah, bingo. All right, she's all just blasting this guy and rolling like shit.
Let's see here. Doesn't matter that the next two would not hit because the first one will, and the first one kills him.
All right, so I'm gonna send the next two at the ogres because the 11 might hit an ogre. I don't
The
think
11
it does, but
will hit an ogre.
yep.
Wow.
They're so big. They're like the broadside of a fucking barn.
That's fair.
I hit the one that's already been damaged by your firewall a long time ago.
Works for me. Does she want to do anything else? Yeah, fuck it. She's gonna use her bonus action to cast spiritual weapon. Fuck it, 6th level. Let's do it big.
Yeah.
She's gonna spawn it next to. Let's see what's the range on this thing.
It's really annoying. There we go.
Range is 60 feet. So she's gonna put it next to the wizard and start pounding the wizard with it. So it's 20 to hit for 18 force damage. Oh wait, no. Why is it rolling 0.49 times 4? What? Hold up.
Is it half? Like every 2 levels you get an extra die?
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. Sorry, it should have just been 2d8, which is why I'm like, wait, what? That makes sense. Math.
For 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Samuel?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to head over there and just attack. Oh, Halfling Luck makes that a 15 and a 14, and I don't think I've done very well. And then +1 whip.
Whoa!
Crit. Now, yeah.
11.
Do I need to roll the type of damage?
No, you don't.
Oh, I rolled it anyway.
That's okay.
Just for kicks.
Just for kicks.
Just for kicks.
So you got 16, 32, not the last one. 32 and 11 is 43.
Okay.
Oh. He's looking on the edge of his life. The very edge. I think. Hold on. He might actually be dead. Because again, I didn't pull up the character sheet because I'm getting tired of Roll20. Oh no, I lied. He did. Haha! He's dead.
Cool.
Anything else, Samuel?
Who's next in line
Hmm.
combat-wise? I'm assuming... No, but out of Harlan and Aelin, I'm assuming that they'll make their way over here. Oh, no, I can't do that. It doesn't matter. Right, yeah, I'm going to... If I put myself there... If you come over, you'll get advantage, won't you?
Around. If he comes around.
No, if Aelin comes over here.
Yes.
Well,
Or if...
the thing is if she
Go on.
comes this way, that's going to be difficult terrain because of the warding wind.
Oh, right, okay. Well... So I'd have to be kind of... it's not really going to help, is it?
What's your movement, Aelin?
30? I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I'm just making an assumption that I'm out of position. You know what I mean? If that's where you end up going, or if Halbjorn does, in fact.
Oh, Halbjorn. Well, it doesn't affect him.
No.
I mean, unless she could just like vault over the table. Those dickheads were standing on it earlier.
Although, to be honest, I'm probably in the way if Harlan decides to... Right, no, fuck it. I'm going to stay where I am.
I mean, it's a step up to the crate, and there's another step to the table, so it's not like you're climbing over difficult terrain. You know, running
Yeah.
step jump. Anything
Yeah,
else,
I'm
Samuel?
just thinking that if... No, I'm going to stay where I am, because I'm just thinking if Harlan casts something, I'm just fucking put myself right in the firing line. So it's pointless, isn't it? If he...
And then
Yeah,
as you
it's
say
stupid.
that, a circle
Yeah.
pops up.
Oh, there we go.
Harlan?
So I hear ogres really like fire.
C.
I'm gonna circle them with fire. My 4th level. So they gotta make a dex save or take 23.
A deck save?
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
You motherfucker.
You're welcome.
God, they suck so bad.
Wall of fire.
Okay. Hold on. Is he the token? Who's the token? I don't know who the token is, but I hope it's not that one. Yep, it was.
Got him. Combat's over, boys. I did it.
Clap, clap.
Because, you know, Roll20 locked up on me again. I hope that someone who is somehow tertiary involved with Roll20 happens to just come across this particular session and they literally hear me chewing out the platform every single minute. 'Cause they pissed me off today.
Here's a question.
Here's an answer.
Dropping concentration on a spell, can that happen on
Whenever.
at any point? Whenever? Okay, Halbjorn's gonna drop. Yeah, he's gonna drop concentration on Warding Wind. And that's to allow Aelin to make ranged attacks without them being at a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
And this one needs 23. Motherfucker. You're dead to me, computer. Dead. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I see. I see the game we're playing now, computer. Okay. Harlan, anything else? The other one is about halfway. He's looking bloody dish.
That's my turn.
Aelin, it's your goes.
Okay. So, as Helbjorn said, I can make a ranged attack. and so I am doing so.
Okay, so I want to remind you what attacking wall of fire is opaque, so you attack at disadvantage if you attack to it.
Okay.
Oh.
So you can hold your action and then attack them when the ogre moves. If the ogre tries to move out of the wall instead, but
Or counterpoint, ogre
I
is
could
big, huge target, and at disadvantage, a number of your attacks still hit.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you're still gonna hit all except the middle one. So, and honestly, if that wasn't a natural one, the middle one would hit also.
I mean, yeah. So it's kill it. Hopefully.
What's the range on it?
He's not quite dead, but he is damaged a certain number that you can't tell because the wall's opaque.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
That's my turn. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Let's look at Ogre Bro. Do you have anything worthwhile? You stupid, dumb piece of shit. No,
Which one of us are you talking to now?
the ogre.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so ogre, big, dumb, stupid, is going to run through, or try to run through, left fire. That is not important actually, because I knew how low he was, and I mean it was going to take a really shitty number for you to not kill him. As he runs through, he is caught on fire, falling here, and burning up. Okay. Essentially, the combat is done.
You mean essentially?
There's still some guys.
There are some dudes outside of a window who have not yet come in. If Halbjorn burnt all of his movement, perhaps he could outrun them, because I accidentally deleted that token. But Cielo was last in initiative, and they're going to use their initiative they're going to use dash to get away.
Got it.
So, do you pursue 4 last chainmail skirt wearing fellows? Or do you let them run with their tail between their legs?
This sounds like a mop up that we could send minions out to do.
Yeah, I mean we're pretty wounded. I don't feel like chasing them is necessarily the best idea.
All right, let's circle up the wagons then. Let them get away.
Man, don't sound so beat up about it.
For now.
Okay, so combat ends. You see at the end of combat, you have 4 chainmail, chain skirt wearing fellows running as fast as they can away. You hear nothing clink against the metal chainmail skirts, so you must assume that they are eunuchs.
What?
Can I just say that if Halbjorn dashed, he'd be able to run circles around these guys. And then he also has Zephyr Strike, which would give him an additional increase to his movement speed.
Yeah, no, it definitely would. I mean, you definitely could. I just think you're not going to be able to get all of them.
Maybe not. Oh well. Like I said, we're circling up the wagons. It's all good. Let them run with their dickless tails between their legs.
Poor eunuch. I knew him well.
Well, while everybody else is patching themselves up,
Wow,
Halpern's
listen to
gonna
this
have a.
guy.
Well, he's also injured, but everybody else could use medical help more than he could. He's gonna have a look at the chainmail guys.
Okay.
Pry their armor off, see what they look like underneath.
Oh, look at their faces. Why did they have this muffled sound when they were dying?
So which do you
Probably had
rip
their
off
tongues cut
first?
out.
His armor, their armor, or their helmet?
Well, we're gonna start with the helmet, make sure they're dead, and not
Yeah.
just faking it.
So you open up their, you rip off their helmet. I imagine like Hulk or no, Thor ripped off Iron Man's helmet in the first and best Avengers. I don't know about best. Anyway, um, rip off their helmet, and you see the like oddest thing, right? They've got this large, I don't know, like weird brand on their head, on their forehead. It looks, I don't know, I would say it looks like a brand, but on closer inspection it looks more like something carved in, like a rune or something. And their mouths have been sewn shut.
Oh boy.
So good for you guys. You killed a whole bunch of people who were forced to fight.
Could have not fought. They could have turned around.
They all tried.
They just took his helmet off and showed us. I mean, really, you know what I mean?
Think of it as a mercy killing. Do you
feel a
really
bit-
think they'd be any better off having skates?
I mean, I feel a bit sorry for them, but given the information that we were working on, as in they've got armor on and come in hitting us, then I don't think there's anything really else we could have done.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go after those other guys and see if we can help them.
Or set them free.
Exactly.
From their lives.
The sweet release of death.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I meant like get someone to unstitch their mouths.
Well, that would be the best of outcomes, but
Can't you bring one of them back to life to ask them what? Can we bring one of them back to life to ask them what was going on then?
Ooh.
We
I
could
guess
have
somebody
Cielo
has
do that
Speak with
thing she
Dead.
did. Yeah.
Someone have Speak with Dead?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Cielo was able to a while back, remember?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
she
if
has.
that was
Oh yeah, like a ritual in base.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is mine. And he's gonna pick up the body.
Okay.
We're taking this back with us.
It seems
pick
kind of
him up.
like a weird thing to start collecting
I
now.
could just resurrect him.
That's what I'm saying.
Could you?
Yeah, I could just cast Revivify on him.
Oh,
Make-
well, sheesh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just don't make sure he's not got any weapons next to us because he might bear a grudge. What with us just having killed him and everything. And if he wakes up in a bad mood and he's still got a javelin.
I have enough
yeah.
holes poked in me at this point in time, thank you.
Just take all his weapons away, cut his mouth open, and then I'll cast Revivify. And cut the
Yeah.
And then I'll catch.
Halpern's gonna grapple.
Yeah. Oh, and he's had his bits chopped off. Oh, what a shame. Have we got a spare pair of underpants for him?
We don't actually know if that's canon or not.
No one's ripped open his skirt yet.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm casting Revivify.
Oh, I was really hoping you meant the ripping up the skirt.
No.
I think we should. Well, if anyone's got any spare underpants, I think we should lend them to him. Give him some dignity, this poor man.
So, you cast Revivify on the gladiator, and he comes up, and the first thing is his voice is really hoarse. He just like coughs. It legitimately sounds like he tried to do the cinnamon challenge. It's he's making what sounds like words, but I wouldn't say that they're necessarily all lining up.
Give the man some water, someone, please.
Has anyone got any water? We must have some water.
Yes, we all have water.
Yes.
All right. That
Well,
doesn't mean
this-
that doesn't mean waterboard him, Helbior. It just means give him a drink.
Idiots, we all have swords.
Yeah.
Love Aladdin.
Right, we'll give him a drink then.
So you give him a drink, and his voice slowly starts to come back. You can tell that this looks orcish, but not full orc. I won't say that it's half orc because under typical D&D canon, half orc means the other half is human. It does
Okay.
not seem that the other half is human.
Freaky deaky.
Freaky deek-less, I think is what you're looking for here.
No, it sounds freaky deaky more to me. Let's be honest.
Um,
Oh, is he like half orc, half centaur? Have we come full circle?
he's he's visibly panicking, and the first words you can understand that are coming out of his mouth is, "Don't kill me.
Again?
Just
Don't
brought you
kill
back to
me.
life, you muppet.
Yes, we're not
Don't
here.
kill me."
We're not going to kill you again. Calm down.
He looks very worried, very panicked. He's just like, I don't know, cat in a fucking box looking around.
We didn't
Cats
know.
typically enjoy being in boxes.
This
We
is a
didn't know-
cat who's about to be a little shit looking around in a box.
Halbjorn's
Alright.
gonna slap him in the back of his head and tell him to, pull yourself together, man. You're safe.
And he just kind of shivers and like instantly pulls away from you after you slap him.
Oh, now
He-
he feels bad.
He's very much
No, he doesn't.
very much like freaking out, like some lost or recently almost dead person had been surrounded by a whole bunch of people carrying weapons who had just killed all of his companions.
There were way more of him than there was of us.
So you guys woke him up. You're getting some language out of him. You guys gonna chat with him, ask him questions, kill him again?
I'm not gonna kill him again. We gotta ask him some questions. We need to give the poor guy some time to fucking chill out. So what we're gonna do is, I don't know. Do you want to take a short rest and let him relax a bit? Like, be like, dude, calm down. Well, no, he's gonna try to flee if we do that.
We could tie him up.
Not the best idea. I think look, Mister. What's your name?
And he kind of muffles out and he says, "Miles."
Last name Morales? No. Anyway, Miles. How did you come to be part of this army? We did not realize at first that you seem to have been here against your will.
He kind of like looks around. He started to slow down his breathing a little bit, looking around, and he looks around and he says, like, "Where am I? I
No.
don't remember how I got here."
Where are you from, Miles?
Summertide, sir.
Do you
We're a
recognize?
hot minute away from Summertide.
We are outside of Mech right now.
Yeah.
Do you recognize any of these other poor chaps who were with you?
And he looks, he starts looking around and gets a little more frantic, and he crawls over one of these to one of these other bodies that's been torched. One of the one of the gladiators who ran through the fire and just burst into flames on the other side.
Mhm.
And he starts sobbing over the top of him, and you hear something like brother come out of his mouth in between sobs.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do you guys think these were like some of those slaves that have been picked up from all over the place? That's like, the secret slave rings that we're trying to deal with?
Oh, do you know what? They might be.
Seems like it.
Can't save
Hmm.
everyone though, can they?
Can save his brother.
So all these ones
Yeah.
that we've killed, you're going to bring them back to life?
Well, I didn't say all of them. I said I could save his brother.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you want your brother?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That sounds like the most redneck way to say, like, you're either like trying to figure out if there's going to be a fight, or if you want to let him out to go talk to him, or like maybe they're going to fuck. I'm not really sure.
He looks up frantic and he says, can you save him?
Yes, I walk over and we remove his weapons. I cut the rope string from his mouth and cast Revivify on him. As long as he's not missing any limbs, he'll come back as he was.
No, he's just been charboiled.
Yeah. That I can fix. As long as he has his limbs, he'll be okay.
So this guy, pops up and starts freaking out for a second, and he looks up and he said, like you can barely hear it. Like, and they're clutching each other, hugging,
I walk over and offer him
sobbing.
some water.
And he hastily takes in, chugs it down, and he says, "Thank you." Grossly hoarse as well. Like, who are you guys? This is not my Batman voice, I swear to God.
I sound like a cheap Darth Vader for a minute then. To be honest.
The batteries are
No, you
going out
didn't.
of my Darth
You didn't.
Vader.
Yeah.
So they ask you, like, what are you guys doing here?
We're adventurers from Mech, which is the city you are near. There were reports of bandits attacking some of our, our friends, the locals here. We came out to see what was going on. We found 2 sorcerers with an army of, I'm assuming, mind-controlled you, from the sounds of it. They sewed your mouth shut, mind-controlled you. We're using them to, like, intimidate farmers and, rob passerbyers.
They look at each other and they say, "Oh God, what happened to our family?"
I mean, if what's going on is what we think is going on, there's a chance your family is okay.
I like it. Hopefully optimistic.
Well,
There's a chance.
here's what we know.
I can't say how
I
good
mean-
that chance is.
It depends on how you frame the phrase "okay," because what we do need to ask these guys is, did somebody chop their bollocks off? Because it's very difficult to find yourself in a situation that can then be described as okay. I mean, that's just one halfling's opinion. Right? You know what I mean?
I like to imagine that Samuel would just ask it, just blurt it out without really thinking about it.
Yeah. Did someone chop your bollocks off?
And like the one who had just recently, the brother, like sort of like reaches close and he like screams and his voice rips and some blood, like squirts out of his mouth. So clearly he did not know he was junkless previously.
Oh no.
This
This
is
is
one rude
painful.
awakening after another.
Oh God.
I don't know where the blood came from. That's weird.
Yeah, there's not really
He
there's no
tore his
spell that can.
vocal cords.
Maybe. Double
So
click,
no
someone cast
artificers.
mending. It's true, we do have artificers.
Yeah, we can.
Fake dicks for everyone.
Yeah, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Do we?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not an artificer.
Yeah, I think we might need to go to a different setting for that, to be honest.
Didn't we just get like a Master Smith?
Yeah.
Steam powered dicks for everyone.
Metal dicks for everyone.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Adamantine.
what he thought he was signing up for, to be honest.
A cold metal rod.
I hope we're not actually having this conversation in front of these two guys and all giggling like a bunch of teenage boys. Like, if the world wasn't ruined enough as it is, we're all laughing at them.
So,
Oh, dear.
Miles turns to Harlan and says, "Are you the new master?"
I'm not your master, dude.
No, that sounds like
No.
way too much work.
Wait, were you a slave before this?
My family had some debt, and the best way was to sell myself into work, so that the
Oh,
debt
dear.
could be paid off.
But what about your brother here? Same story?
Yeah.
Well, it was a very large debt. It required a payment of 2 lives.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna come back with us to Mech. We're gonna feed you, set you up to go home.
Yeah.
And then we're going to
How did
find
you
who
get
did
in
this
this
to
debt?
you and make sure they don't do it again.
To be honest, if you were going to sell yourself, you'd have been better off selling your ass and not your bollocks, really, to be honest. Truth be told. Yeah.
It's a niche for everyone, but that's kind of beside the point at this time. So,
Yeah.
what'd you go into debt for?
He said that. He said that like a scene off Lassie or something. Why'd you do it, guys? Like that.
Like, I'm just like, and I know nobody any particularly had, like, especially if you're poor, you don't really have much of an option. You have to go into debt at some point in some ways, and do it, but like,
Yeah.
was it to get medicine for your sick mother? Was it because of, is it gambling debt? Like, I'm just really curious, and it's, yeah.
The dad was really
Yeah.
into prostitutes and spent all their money, so then they had to prostitute themselves. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So is that a legitimate question? Because I really do have an answer for it.
Yeah, that's a legitimate question. So, like, what the heck happened, man?
So my father needed surgery. He worked on the docks, and some people throughout the night came and broke his back, and so he had to be fixed. Someone had to heal up his back. But the debt just kept building. We couldn't seem to get enough to pay it off. Every time the debt seemed to climb and climb, and it was hard enough finding a doctor who would take us, being who we are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who
I
are
knew
you?
it. And he says, "Well, we're orcs, like, who would treat orcs?"
Harlan just sort of scratches his beard and goes, I don't understand. Like where I come from, we have problems with orcs, but we don't just assume all the orcs are like fucking aggressive shitters. Like, yeah, some of them are, but plenty of them are just kind of like hanging out in caves, killing mammoths, chilling.
Yeah.
In Summertide, we are looked upon as a pestilence, but we have not the money to travel farther away.
Well, here's my question. What did you do before you were a slave?
And believe it or not, I'm only 16.
Oh, yikes.
Whoa.
Oh God, no. Are you doing what I think you're doing?
What?
We can't take them home with us? Come on.
Well, no, what I was going to say is, the reason I was asking is he said his father worked on the docks. So it's like, that's the family trade. We're literally getting ready to build docks and like movement shit in Mech through the fucking swamp.
Yeah.
It's true.
Also, if they treat orcs like shit in Summertide, we could just, go there, tell them, hey, you'll have a much better life in Mech. Come through this portal and work for us.
Yeah, basically that'd be a great way to get like our entire docks built out and established for our trade route. Like that's actually like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He said,
It's
and
business.
Miles continues to talk, and he says, I just started in the family business with my father.
You're on Luckin, so we're going to be building a series of docks and like ports throughout the swamp near Mech. We're trying to establish a trading route through this area. So we're going to need some people to handle loading and unloading. Now it's mostly going to be smaller, like you're going to be dealing mostly with passenger boats that don't have a ton of stuff on them, and then some shipping boats. So we're going to need, we're going to need people to not only load and unload boats as they come from place to place. We're also going to need people to guard the ports. So, we can send message. We can get a message to your father, and if your father, how long has your father worked at the docks? Is he good at what he does?
My father has worked at the docks his entire life, as his father before him and the father before him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're getting ready to establish a trade route, and if we can contact your family, we could realistically probably use at least 20, 25 workers between. Well, we're gonna have to do a little more planning, but I would guess 20 to 25 people probably to man these plus guard them.
Yeah.
He
Maybe even
says,
more than that.
he said,
Feels like we need more than that.
Miles runs to you, or like crawls over to Harlan. He said, "Oh my lord! First you saved me, and then you have brought even bigger prosperity to my family." And he just like starts kissing your feet.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop! Stand up!
Johnny, don't do that.
Knock it
Not
off!
worth
That's
it.
weird. That's weird. Please no.
Yeah.
He says, "Please, please, my savior, I will do anything for you."
Not
All right, so here's what you need to do. Well, first off, so what you need to do is you need to learn some self-respect, my friends. That's what I want you to do. You have to realize that I saved your life because we realized we fucked up when we fought you guys. So just relax. We fucked up bad. Like we are flawed human beings just like you and your family. The only difference is I have magic. That's okay.
Yeah, don't start being weird. We'll just kill one of the other guys and bring them
No,
back. You kill
no.
you and bring one of the other guys back to life. But it was
No.
just a random chance, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Could have brought back to life the one guy next to him or something.
So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna take you back to Mech with us. We're gonna give you a place to stay. We're gonna give you some food. We're gonna start. Like I said, we're getting ready to build out these ports in the next week or two anyway. When that happens, we're gonna try to contact your family for you. We can get a hold of them. We'll start getting stuff set up. We need to set up some. We need to do a little bureaucracy stuff and set up some trading routes. So it might be upwards of a month before everything is ready to be built out. But just two of you for now. We can feed two of you for a month. That's not a problem.
He says, "Oh, great lord, thank you, thank you." And he keeps
all-
bowing to you.
All right. So I'm going to look at him for a moment. I'm like, okay, we're going to go have some drinks and I'm going to let you get to know me because really, once you know more about me, you will not feel this way. Relax. I'm just a dude. Put on my pants just like you, one leg at a time. They're just made of salt. It's okay.
Harlan, you're just you're selling yourself so much. You're just the greatest. Just the greatest ever.
Aylin, knock it the fuck off.
Our irreplaceable 1 in a million magical girl.
Next time you guys are fucking piled up, I'm just going to cast Cone of Cold on you. I'm just going to do it.
Oh yeah. Daddy like you the cold.
That's what I say. Oh, yeah. Magic Daddy, is that what's going on?
My God.
Listen, our group relationship could best be summed up as tags on Pornhub, so let's just sweep that under the rug.
So, do you guys have any more questions for him? Do you want to go back? We're about to end. So,
I'm sure I have more questions for him. Like I want to know more about him and his family and like what they remember from the before and after, because we want to know realistically. We're looking to see if they were sold to in the slave ring that we're dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if they could tell us about the process of like becoming slaves and what happened with them.
Also, did that brand on his forehead disappear at any point, or is it still there?
and that's why I tried to explain. It's less like a brand and more like someone carved it in.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's not ideal, is it?
Um.
Oh.
He he goes to explain that a man approached them, a man wearing a black cloak with some bright colored accent approached them and said, "Hey, I can pay off all your debt, but I need two willing servants to serve me for the next decade." He said this is fairly common practice, and the method in which the guy took was a little odd, but it's fairly common practice in Summertide for a 10-year, 20-year, or up to 50-year like indentured servitude to pay off large debt for the lower class. So this dude came and can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy came, offered, and then the next day the father was released from the hospital, like his bill was paid and everything full. And we slunk away in the night after our father came home. We didn't want him to know our shame that we had, sold ourselves into servitude to pay for his bills. And then we met at the docks, and that's about the last thing I remember. It was dark. I remember feeling like a dart or a needle of some sort in my neck, and then the next thing I knew, I was here.
Yeah. So they basically just fucking turned you into soldiers. Okay. Well, someone make note. We need to know about what's going on here. This shit's fucked.
Well, we're still we have working on it.
Right, I'm just saying we don't know if this is the same slave ring or not. But
So the bright color on the guy's robes, what color? Like what color was it?
And he tries to remember, but there's like when you see him trying to remember the like carving in his head starts to like pulse, and you see like blood start to like drip down, and he's like, I can't think.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah, don't worry
stop.
about it.
I'm gonna
Stop
cast
it.
this. I'm gonna cast dispel magic on both of them.
So you cast dispel magic, and it's sort of like before it looked like an open wound, like he had been carved into yesterday.
Yeah.
So now it like heals up and seals up. And he says, oh, it's coming back to me now. He says, there was a red one, and I remember another person right before my death, or the last thing I remember. There was a blue handed man. I can't.
Oh,
I
Shaw,
can't
that
remember
bastard.
him.
Is he very cold?
in his description or in his physical temperature?
No, I was just being silly because he's got blue hands.
Oh.
Sorry. A blue-handed man.
Yeah, Shaw.
Yeah, that's Fisty,
Yeah.
monk. Iron Fist douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna kill the shit out of him, right?
Oh yeah.
I wish-
Okay, added them to the list. They're already on the list. They're just extra on the list now.
Yep. He just
I
his
folded.
his urgency level up to a couple notches.
Yeah. Okay, I think. Do we have anything else you want to ask them?
Not right now. We could just head back to the tower, right?
Yeah, head back to the tower, get these guys hooked up a place to crash, some food.
A shower.
Mm.
Sounds good.
Okay. I guess we're glad that we didn't chase after those guys that ran away.
Yeah, well, now we got to go save them at some point, but
Yeah. Well, hopefully they were like broke whatever curse they were under so that they could go off on their own, but it doesn't really seem like it.
okay.
Oop.
Are we done then? Do we have anything else we need to do?
Oh, sorry. I realized that I cut myself off. I said, yeah, one would hope that they don't have such a curse that they run back to their masters who have carved into them and use them as how should I put this
Cannon
lightly?
fodder.
Yeah, that's about the word I was looking for.
And yet, given that it's you, I wouldn't be surprised.
There are evil people in the world, okay? Just because I happen to have to play all the NPCs doesn't mean I'm evil.
I didn't say you were evil.
So we're about to get an orc army, right? Here's an idea. If these orcs are working what I assume to be menial jobs like docks and probably sanitation and shit, if we promise them a better, future in mech and they just left in mass, could you imagine the turmoil that would cause?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people in Mech might be upset, but I mean,
Well, fuck them. But what I mean is, they're doing all these essential services for one city, and now they fucked off.
we could give them the
Use
same
that to our
job.
advantage.
We could give them similar amounts. We could give them similar jobs, or turn some of them into our like mercenaries. Because I'm sure some of them would take that up.
Oh,
Actually,
absolutely. Treat them better, pay them better.
we
Like we
could end
have
up-
these set it out so like we have these certain amount of jobs that need to be filled doing this specific thing and this amount of jobs doing this other thing, and you guys can sort out what you want to do out of the options that we have.
Self-select, and then whatever's left, we
Oh.
have mercenaries.
Yeah.
Don't you think we might end up with a problem that, from the perspective of like, if you take right, if it causes problems in one city, we're not going to be dead popular. But then not only that, we're bringing in a load of effectively immigrant workers.
Sure, but I mean, think about it this way: we're going to be bringing in less. So, a lot of what we're going to be bringing in is mercenaries. Most of the locals aren't mercenaries, right? Like, yes, some of these people.
Yeah.
And also, we're not going to be hiring explicitly just orcs to like do the dock work, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're going to have. So let's say realistically, this town only has like what, not even like 1,000 people, maybe. I don't fucking remember the number.
Meg?
But it ain't that, yeah, ain't that
Like
big.
500 times that.
Wait, Mecca's
Oh.
500,000 people.
Yes.
How? I'm so confused now.
Most of the map is what's the word I used? Representational.
Interesting. So if we're only bringing in like, even still, then if we're only bringing in like 50 orcs, no one's gonna fucking notice.
Yeah. If you put it like that, yeah, that's all right.
If the city's that big, 50 people or whatever orcs we're bringing in is kind of fucking whatever.
Yeah, that's fast, isn't it? 500,000 people.
It's huge.
Yeah, 500,000 people, and roughly 98% of them are below the poverty line.
And they already like us for the most part.
It is
So
an awful time.
I think we might be on separate pages here. How many orcs do you guys think we would be bringing in?
Are you asking the orcs that?
No, I'm asking like all of my party members.
I mean,
Alvaren's
realistically,
the man with the plan.
I mean, I don't know how many we'd be bringing in. I honestly
realistically,
don't know.
so realistically, we'd want to bring in as many of them as we like. Here's the thing: I doubt there's many people in a Siki mech who know how to run a dock, right? Like, there's probably not. It's not like there's a bunch of water around here for them to build a bunch of docks. So we're going to need to bring in some people who are good at this. So by bringing in some amount of orcs to organize it and build it up, putting some of them in positions of power, and then rounding out the leftovers with locals, we're going to need.
Well, I'd also like to say that Yellowbeard still has his ambition of becoming a pirate king, which again I think would translate very well to privateer working for a mech. He's going to need a crew for his vessels.
Well,
for
yeah.
our vessels.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just expecting we're probably going to need, like I said, I'd guess 20 to 25 to operate these small ports, maybe 50. And some of those are going to be locals, right? We don't want to give all of the jobs to people we're bringing in, but we need people to actually run it who know what they're doing. So we bring in 25, we train another 25 who are locals. And then once the boats get up and running, we'll need people to be on the boats. We're going to need captains for said boats. We're going to need, people to like essentially, swab the decks, man the boats, all that stuff. Realistically, if we could get, let's say we need 50 to set up all the docks and ports, maybe more, I don't know. And then we need maybe that many again to man the boats. I'd imagine these boats aren't going to be that big and probably get away with like a crew of 8 to 10 on any given boat. And we're probably not going to have more than a couple just because you don't really need, unless we get super busy, we don't need that many.
Maybe if they're like merchant vessels and stuff, but military vessels, I think usually at the very least need about 50 people on it.
Sure. Well, these are going to be. Remember, we're basically setting up boats to go from Lunastrella to Mech, so we can become a highway between Mech between Lunastrella and Cherry Meadow. That's more or less the game here. So, we're going to be transporting both goods. So, a lot of goods is what we're going to be transporting, and then some passengers. So, I imagine we're looking at 15 crew, maybe 20. And I can't imagine we're going to run more than so realistically, you're probably not sending more than 2 boats a day each way. So we might have, I don't know, depending on how long the trip is there, I'm looking at it, I'm guessing a couple days. So we're probably going to have maybe we probably need 10 boats. And I'm imagining some of these people will be locals and not everyone will be.
From what? Oh, God damn it. Hello. I'm sorry. Once again, my Discord, like everything else today, decided to shit out for a second. So you said 20 boats a day, and then
No. I said I would expect it to be we're realistically probably only sending 2 boats a day each way. So then realistically, we probably only need, depending on how many days the trip is. So let's say the trip is 3 days. I don't know what it is by boat, right? So if it's 2 days, if it's 3 days, and you're sending 2 boats each day, you need 6 boats. You need 12 boats. You need 6 to be going each way, plus a couple extras so you have time to repair those. So maybe we need 15 boats. Then That's it. So we need to crew 15 boats. So that's what? Maybe 300 people?
Yeah.
That might be adjusted a bit depending on what kind of boats they are, because I imagine some of them will be passengers and cargo, some will just be cargo, some might just be passengers. Anyway.
I gotta bail.
Yeah, I gotta go pretty much shortly here too. It's getting
Yeah,
kind of
me
late.
too.
So,
Take
a lot to
care.
think about. Take care.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week.
Okay. Next
Okay.
week. See ya.
Yeah. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Well, that's one way to turn a combat situation into a crazy spin-off.